The Walking Dead, Season 4, Episode 6, Live Bait. Episode 6 of The Walking Dead Season 4, Live Bait, shifts focus entirely to the governor, David Morrissey, offering an in-depth look at his journey after the massacre of his own people in Season 3. This character-driven episode explores themes of redemption, identity, and survival as the governor grapples with his past and attempts to rebuild his life. Plot summary: The governor's fall. The episode begins shortly after the events of the Season 3 finale, with the governor wandering aimlessly after gunning down his own followers. Abandoned by Martinez, Jose Pablo Cantillo, and Shumpert, he descends into despair, burning down Woodbury and wandering the wasteland, a shadow of his former self. His once commanding demeanor is replaced by a broken man haunted by his past actions. He moves through towns aimlessly, avoiding walkers and scavenging for survival, with no clear purpose or direction. A new connection. After weeks of isolation, the governor encounters a family holed up in an apartment building: Lily Chandler, Audrey Marie Anderson, her sister Tara, Alana Masterson, her young daughter Megan, Merrick Murphy, and their ailing father, David, Danny Vinson. Initially cautious and mistrustful of him, the family eventually lets him stay after he shows no immediate threat. The governor introduces himself as Brian Harriet, adopting a new identity as he tries to distance himself from his past. Over time, he bonds with the family, particularly Megan, who reminds him of his late daughter Penny. Their interactions reveal a softer, more vulnerable side of the governor as he takes on a protective role within the group. David's death and Megan's fear. David, suffering from terminal lung cancer, asks the governor to retrieve a backgammon set from a nearby nursing home to comfort Megan. The governor reluctantly agrees, venturing into the building, which is overrun with walkers. The mission is harrowing, but he succeeds in returning with the game. Shortly after, David succumbs to his illness and reanimates as a walker. The governor swiftly kills him, preventing him from harming the others. Megan witnesses the act and becomes fearful of the governor, but he reassures her with kindness, further solidifying their bond. The journey begins. The governor decides to leave the apartment with Lily, Tara, and Megan, believing they stand a better chance of surviving on the move. They travel together in an old food truck, and the family begins to trust and rely on him. During their journey, the governor and Lily grow closer, forming a romantic connection. Megan begins to view him as a father figure, further deepening his emotional ties to the family. A familiar face. The episode ends with the group encountering a large pit filled with walkers. The governor kills the walkers to protect Megan, but the noise attracts a new threat. As they prepare to defend themselves, Martinez suddenly appears, recognizing the governor. This revelation hints at a collision between the governor's attempts at redemption and his violent past. Key themes and elements. Redemption and identity. The episode explores the governor's struggle to reconcile his past actions with his desire to start over. His decision to adopt a new name symbolizes his attempt to create a new identity free from his violent history. Survival and humanity. The governor's interactions with the Chandler family highlight his efforts to rediscover his humanity and protect those who remind him of what he has lost. The burden of the past. Despite his attempts to move forward, the governor's past continues to haunt him, as symbolized by his encounter with Martinez and his reluctance to share his true identity. Family and connection. The governor's bond with Megan and Lily showcases his yearning for a sense of family and purpose, even as his darker instincts linger beneath the surface. Character development. The governor. The episode reveals a vulnerable and introspective side of the governor as he tries to reinvent himself and find redemption. Lily Chandler. Lily emerges as a strong and caring figure, driven by her desire to protect her family and her growing trust in the governor. Tara Chandler. Tara's skepticism and loyalty to her family add depth to her character, as she begins to accept the governor's presence. Megan Chandler. Megan's bond with the governor serves as a catalyst for his emotional growth in his struggle to reclaim his humanity. Memorable moments. The governor burning down Woodbury, symbolizing the destruction of his former self. His tense but heartfelt interactions with Megan, showcasing his paternal instincts. The terrifying mission in the nursing home, a suspenseful sequence that highlights the dangers of the apocalypse. David's death in reanimation, a pivotal moment that forces the governor to step into a protective role. The unexpected reappearance of Martinez, a shocking twist that sets up future conflict. Conclusion. Live Bait is a character-driven episode that offers a deeply personal look at the governor's attempts to start over. By focusing on his vulnerability and his connections with the Chambler family, the episode humanizes a character who had previously been defined by his ruthlessness and cruelty. However, the return of Martinez hints at the inescapable nature of his past, setting the stage for the conflict and choices that will define his arc in The Walking Dead Season 4.